Thailand. So there, Jorgensen. Well, there's a character for our sport, his long flowing hair. He's got it tied in a double ponytail, I can tell you, because it really is very long hair. Lots of body art. He's got his long stockings on. Keep his calf muscles warm. Martin Davis from England is our umpire for this. Casey Lee from England is the service judge.
What you need to know is that challenge will be allowed on this court. Okay. Yeah, yellow or black?
I will have the yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah. I'll stay over here, this side.
Okay.
So Jan Jorgensen chooses ends. And that's interesting in itself. So Jan Jorgensen, 27 years of age, from Aalborg in North Jutland. Been a semi-finalist at the All England 2 years ago when he lost out to the eventual champion Chen Long of China, and that was a very good semi-final match. I remember it well. But Jan Jorgensen, current world number 2. It's the highest he's ever been, enjoying his 7th week at a career high number 2 on the world ranking. His win-loss records for last year: 2 finals, won them both, the European Championships. Of course, the gold medal in Kazan, and also won the Indonesia Premier Super Series tournament. This year, he's played one tournament, won one tournament, because of course he was winner at the German Grand Prix Gold last week, beating Dionysius Hayomurambaka in the final. Well, yesterday, and it was quite late yesterday evening, he had to play against Hong Kong's Inca Wong and had a very close opening game. In fact, he was 13-18 down in that first game and had to save a game point at 19-20, but as you can see, came through in 2 straight games, 22-20, 21-11 in the second. So a little bit of a scare for him in the early stages. But his opponents, the qualifier, Boonsak Ponsana, down 1 place in the world ranking this week to 35, has been as high as 4. He was a quarter-finalist here at the All England back in 2011 when he was the number 8 seed. Now his win-loss record for last year, 12 tournaments and 1 semi-final. That was right at the start of 2014. The very first Super Series last year was the Korean Super Series. Now, as far as he's concerned, this year lost first round of the German Grand Prix Gold, but he, of course, has had 3 matches so far. And Derek Wong of Singapore, the Commonwealth Games silver medalist, was his first qualifying opponent. Then Joachim Pearson of Denmark, and then yesterday defeated the beaten finalist from 2011, Kenichi Targo. What a big win for him against Targo. And as you can see, that was 2 straight games, 21-19, 21-16. So there are umpire that I was saying, Martin Davis from England, Casey Lee from England as well, the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Boonsak Ponsana, Thailand. And on my left, Jan Jorgensen, Denmark. Boonsak Ponsana to serve, love all. Play.
So the qualifier, Boonsak Ponsana, getting this men's singles second round match underway. Well, this is actually the 10th meeting between these 2 players. Jan Jorgensen having won 7 of the previous 9. disguise on that shot from Boonsak Ponsana.
1-all.
Watch his racket head here. It's what you Danes call a windscreen wiper shot, isn't it? Where you just sort of wipe across the flight of the shuttle.
Never. 2.
See, my Danish is
1.
improving.
It's good.
Christine, I've got to ask you about Boonsak Ponsana, age of 33 now, the man from Bangkok. And of course, having been as high as number 4 on the world rankings, there's no doubting his talent. But I've watched him over the last year, and apart from the good early start, reaching the semi-final of the Korean Super Series, and actually reached the quarter-final of the Denmark Super Series as well. But apart from that, he really did struggle. He struggled with injuries, and in a way, I felt it's been a little bit sad seeing such a great player, you know, highly respected by his teammates. He's sort of the father figure for some of the younger players in the team. He's a very intelligent young man. He's a law student, and you know, watching him struggle to come back from injury time and time again, I found it a bit sad, but it's testament to his character that he wants to fight back. He wants to play in the Olympics again.
Yeah, and I remember one of the former Canadian players who played until I guess she was nearly 40.
Denise Julian.
Exactly. And she said, as long as you love what you do. So it's only us feeling perhaps a little bit sad for Ponsana, but if he enjoys what he's doing and he's still among the 40 best players in the world, then hats off to that. And impressive win yesterday against Targo. I didn't think he was capable of it. We expected a match between Jorgensen and Targo, and I'm interested to see here if Ponsana has improved, because he's technically really strong, but has played at a little bit lower pace than needed at the top level in the Super Series. So has he improved, or will it be a quite easy match for Jan Jorgensen?
Well, I suggest that Ponsana really has to go for some shots, because I think that trying to play the running game and the consistent game against Jan Jorgensen is simply not going to work.
No, I don't think he's not fast enough to go into a run duel with Jan. What is this challenge? No, I just want to towel down.
Oof. That just caught the outside edge of the line, didn't it? My goodness.
And I think already now we can see that he has to be really clever, because he doesn't have the speed to challenge Jan. But his experience, his technique still can do it.
Oh.
5-all.
Well, terrible indecision in the back of the court. Oh, took that about a foot off the floor.
And that's perhaps the way to do it, go for a knockout.
That's just wide. Yeah, but you're right. He's going for extravagant shots, and he's right to do so.
Yeah, he controls this rally. It's just the last shot that's not precise enough.
Seven, 5.
Seems to be a little bit too early to towel down once again.
That's a nice neat shot. But then never really got behind the lift, did he? Yeah, it's a good smash.
Service over. 6, 7.
While we see Ponsana in the picture, Jan is having a word with the umpire.
Yeah, and I think Jan Jorgensen does have a fair point.
It was 5-4 the last time he toweled down. Now it's 7-6.
Yeah. Oh, nice neat shot.
Service over. 8, 6.
That's short.
He's making a lot of excellent shots, Ponsana. It's just not enough because the
9,
pace is not high
6.
enough.
Don't you think your comments, though, just in a way completely sum up Boonsak Ponsana's career? He's played in 24 tournament finals, but only won 7 of them. He was always a player that everybody else feared playing against, but he never quite had enough round after round after round after round to actually win the titles. There's no doubting his talent. We've seen already he's got some lovely shots, but he hasn't got the fitness or the pace or whatever it is to go that final distance to win tournament after tournament.
No, I agree. He has extraordinary skills, but he doesn't have one skill that separates him from the others. There's always some player.
There'll be a challenge here. It was called in.
Jorgensen challenge.
Yeah, and every player, you think, if they have one exceptional shot or one weapon that everybody fears terribly, it sets them apart.
Yeah, it's the thing that can really win a number of tournaments. Ponsana here is, of course, the king of Singapore Open, where the wind blows terribly.
Yeah.
But that's his main hunting ground.
Yeah. 5 Singapore Open finals. Yeah, was he? Good cool line judge.
Well, we have to give credit to the line judges so far. There hasn't been a whole lot of
Challenge successful.
reversed line calls. That's really nice. Also for the players on the other courts.
7, 9.
It doesn't have the challenge possibility.
Sorry. 8, 9.
No.
8, 9.
Is it 8-9?
Yeah.
Yeah, just apologises immediately for hitting his opponent with the shuttle. Good aggression. You know, it was just going through my mind, Steve, that with Boonsak Ponsana coming back from 6-9 down to leading 10-9, and I thought to myself, is Jan Jorgensen so intent on working his opponent physically that he's not getting on with winning the rallies and playing the normal way he plays?
Yes, in some way I think you're right there. Because he sort of gives the initiative away, and I don't like that, because that's not the way he should play.
No.
He will again be using his physical strength in a defensive way.
Rykker op til den, ikke? Så du må gerne spille lidt stille og roligt for baglinjen, hvis der ikke er noget i den. Men på forbanen, der skal du hele tiden have den der, fordi så er det, du tager benene på ham.
Ja. Jeg føler bare, at han inden for 2 slag bare kan nulstille alt, fordi han bare skåler væk.
Ja, men det gør han ikke. Okay? Altså lige nu, der spiller du med rigtig god variation. Ja. Men hver gang du lægger den op, så skal du føle, at der kommer et eller andet. Så vil han i hvert fald prøve et eller andet. Det kan godt være, det andet,
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So Kenneth Yonex, Danish coach, former world number 2, and former European champion as well, former coach here in England.
11-10.
Now, what was he saying to his man?
Yeah, he was encouraging Jan to use deceptions on the front court, because, as we can see, his legs, the legs of Ponsana Boonsak are just tripping a little bit whenever he's facing
12,
a deception.
10.
And then Jan's response was that he felt that he was, in my opinion, a little bit more dangerous Boonsak than I actually feel he is. So far, the tactic of Thailand players is working well. And we can see there's no speed in the game at all.
No.
Every pace is taken out of it.
11-12.
And that is suiting Ponsana more.
Definitely, yeah. Jan starts thinking.
Service over. 13-11. Service over. 12-13.
That's good judgment.
13-all.
And you can see that Jan is uncertain now.
Of his own tactics, of what he should be doing? What do you mean?
He doesn't really know what's going on. He's in some way, I think he's perhaps got his own anticipation about
14.
what is going on,
13.
his ideas, but perhaps not reality. He feels that that Ponsana is capable of sort of nullifying his attack within 1 or 2 shots, then it's all over again. But that's good enough. I mean, if it's all over again from the beginning, eventually Jan will win because he's in better stamina than
Service
Ponsana.
over. 14 all.
Oh, that's very, very good rally from Boonsak Ponsana.
Service over.
And he does have a good defense,
15.
which
14.
starts it all out.
Wipe the court, please.
It's a well-constructed rally, isn't it?
3 quality shots to kill it.
How much do you think the whole draw situation here and the fact that Jan Jorgensen is the
Over
number
here.
2 seed in the tournament, the bottom half of the draw, 2 seeds went out yesterday in the first round, especially the number 3 seed,
Thank you.
Sung-Wan Ho. Jorgensen must consider in his own mind this is probably the best chance he's ever had of reaching the All England final, if not winning the title.
Yeah.
And self-imposed pressure he puts on himself.
Yeah, and the situation is a bit like the World Championship. There's a great chance of getting at least to the semi-final, perhaps even to the final.
Yeah.
But
16.
You make me shudder when you say it's a bit
14.
like the World Championships, because of course Jan Jorgensen got injured in the World Championships and had to pull out of his last 16 match, wasn't it?
yeah,
We certainly don't want anything like that. But I know what you mean. You're talking about the psychology.
the psychology and the mental pressure.
Yeah.
Service over. 15.
I
16.
think this is a match where he's become a little bit uncertain on how good is he really. And I think Germany has showed that he's back in really, really good shape, Jan.
16 all.
But should Boonsak Ponsana manage to sort of steal this first game, he will have a chance. I think if Jan closes this one out, I think he will win the second game fairly easy.
It's going long, very long.
17. 16.
Yes.
Service over.
Nobody should ever underestimate
17 all.
Boonsak Ponsana, because he's had a victory over Lindan, he's had a victory over Lee Chong-wei in the men's team competition of the 2010 Asian Games. So he's beaten the best of the best.
Ball. 18. 17.
Oh, look at that. That was a remarkable
Service
drop
over.
shot. Do you know, Steen, I thought for a moment he was going to leave that. It was almost as if he took it so late with the
18
round the head.
all.
Just look at this. He's going to, oh, he took that. All you coaches keep telling us players, take it as high as you possibly can. But letting it drop actually created some of the deception.
It was an important point.
Yeah.
Service over. 19.
But now we have this.
18. Yano.
He has this sad look on his face now, Jan, and goes around throwing his racket and so on. I mean, come on, man. It's 19-18. Now is when you need to play your best. You don't need to go around feeling sorry for yourself right now.
It's going wide. Yeah.
Service over.
But a lot of credit to
19 all.
Ponsana for the way he's played this first game.
Yeah.
Maximized his chances.
That's a brilliant smash. What a straight down the line.
Service over. 20.
And
Game
what a way
point.
to bring up a
19.
game point opportunity.
Service over.
Well,
20.
I'm having a
all.
flashback to yesterday when Jan Jorgensen saved a game point at 19-20 against Unkalan of Hong Kong. 20 all, extra points required, of course. Still has a clear 2-point winning margin. Well taken. Well, he created his own luck there, I think.
21. 20.
Playing the next shot, ready to pounce. Yeah, that's well played. So having just saved a game point, now a game point himself for the number 2 seed, Jan Jorgensen.
Service over.
And that finds the net.
21 all.
Now. Oh. Well, Jan Jorgensen having a word with the umpire again, saying why is he allowed to towel down, and I think I have some sympathy for Jorgensen.
Service over.
Got a little bit too eager there. Ponsana.
22. 21.
Well, Thailand coach quite clear what he thinks of that.
Yano.
So it's better to go out 10-20 seconds coming back. That's crazy. The red cards for Marin last week. What's that?
Well, he's saying, the umpire's saying he was wasting time, and Jan Jorgensen said, so it's better to go out of the court and towel down. That's not wasting time.
Yeah.
Well,
He's got a point.
he's got a very, very strong point. It's the second game point opportunity as far as the match is concerned.
Excellent net shot from Ponsana.
And a second time, it's been well saved by the veteran from Thailand.
22 all. Serve's over. 23-22.
Will it be third time lucky? Oh, good net shot. Oh, I don't believe it! Extraordinary! Well, he had to guess, and he guessed the right way. Where the frustration from Jorgensen. Three all.
Yes. Serve's over.
Left too short, got what it deserved.
24.
So a fourth game point opportunity for Jan or Jorgensen. Well worked.
And it's actually been a very, very good first game here. Excellent shots. Mostly Ponsana controlling.
It's gone wide.
Serve's over. 25-24.
Yeah, that was good judgment. Fifth opportunity to close out this opening game for Jan Jorgensen. And a fifth time it's been saved by Boonsak Ponsana. My goodness me.
25-all.
Oh, that was such a good net shot from the Dane. Tight, spinning, tumbling shuttle.
25.
Because Ponsana was ready to pounce. Look, he's ready to go in, and still he couldn't deal with it. A sixth game point has got to beg it. Of course, we've got to 29 all. It would be sudden death.
All.
Just wide. There's a challenge. And I think it's worth a challenge.
But it was the coach who challenged
Boonsak
for him.
Ponsana challenges.
Yeah, now that's a little bit naughty because this is often the case. We see players turning, looking to the coach as if to say, should I challenge or not? It really should be instant from the player. But I think I would have given that a challenge at this situation, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the benefit of being right is really, really big.
Yeah, here we go.
It's out.
Well, once again, the line judge got it absolutely spot on.
But he needed the
Challenge
rest as well.
unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Service over. 27-26.
So a 7th game point
Boonsak
opportunity.
Ponsana has one challenge
Jan
remaining.
Jorgensen. It's landed in, and it proves to be 7th time lucky. 32 minutes of pulsating badminton for that opening game. 28-26, having saved a game point at 19-20. Jan Jorgensen, the number 2 seed, eventually closes out game number 1.
Godt kæmpet dig igennem.
Det er en fed, mand.
Ja. Ja, prøv nu her. Det er vigtigt, at du råber dig selv lidt op,
Ja.
når du vinder dine point. Så der, vi lige får, hvor du er på den rigtige måde. Ikke? De sidste dueller her, fordi du åbner tidligt på bagbanen, så får vi noget andet spil, så får vi noget, der ikke er lidt mere tilfældigt. Okay? Med de høje løfter.
Og jeg gerne vil undgå, at han fik lov til at slå ned.
Ja,
Så går han bare frem.
Ja, men det er fordi, du står for langt tilbage.
จังหวะนั่นกระชากแล้วคอยบล็อกเร็วแมนไปบล็อกตรงรับตรงมันตัดมันก็ป้ายเร็วๆป้ายเร็วๆหน่อยแล้วเข้าไปแล้วดึงขยับให้มันเร็วเห็นไหมขยับเยอะหน่อยขยับเรื่อยๆจังหวะไม่ดีไม่ต้องไปเร่งตีไปเรื่อยๆตีไปเรื่อยๆนะจังหวะดูจังหวะเพราะจังหวะนี้ก็ไปเลยใช่ไหมเคาะฟันเร็วๆแค่นั้นแหละเอาใหม่พยายามนะอดทนนิดหน่อยนะอย่าไปเร่งตลอดเร่งปุ๊บไม่ตายจังหวะปุ๊บไม่ตายปุ๊บก็เปลี่ยนนะ
Jorgensen.
Ja.
Stop spille nogen.
Ja. Og vi skal blive ved med at gå med ham i benene. De der korte over.
Court 1,
Okay.
20 seconds.
En enkelt
Court 1,
kort.
20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
Well, I'm quite certain Jan Jorgensen will be mightily relieved to get that first game under his belt. I should think he, like so many of us, having seen some of the form of Boonsak Ponsana last year,
It's over.
would have thought that this would be a fairly comfortable encounter. But
Love.
isn't it just lovely when players prove us wrong and they come back and they play some great badminton, as Boonsak Ponsana has?
Yeah, and of course, when you're his age and still playing men's singles, you're more prone to injuries, and that can ruin a season because you can't be sure that it's only one injury. They can come in a row.
2, love.
So far, he's done extremely well in this match. I heard some of the interval discussion between Jorgensen and Kenneth Jonassen, and one of the things was that Kenneth wanted Jan to get a little bit more animated, emulate Carolina Marin a little bit, so we can expect some shouting and celebrating, perhaps.
Yeah. It's interesting because I can see that he would want Jan to be a little more proactive in the rallies. I can understand that completely. But asking a player to step outside of their character and almost sort of force an emotional high, I don't know whether that's I'm not sure that I concur with that.
Love.
I think
Play.
definitely you need to be really careful about it.
Yeah.
Because then you perhaps have to think, oh, I must remember to shout or not shout or whatever it is. We could see it from Carolina last week when she was asked to do something else that she normally did. It was not good for her, and I think what it really is that we want to see Jan control a little bit more from a Danish point of view. From a Thailand point of view, we just want to see Ponsana continue playing these good quality shots, using all his experience.
Yeah.
Serve is over. 1-4.
Oh, how did he get that back? That's remarkable. Well, oh, so too is that. What a wonderful sliced, angled shot to finish off the rally.
5-1.
He did a full pirouette as he got up from the floor there, Jan Jorgensen. And look at that final shot from Ponsana. Yeah, court attendant is going to be asked to come on, mop up after the dive.
But this is a dangerous situation. This one, struggling in the first game, winning it after all. But this is a dangerous situation. This one, struggling in the first game, winning it after all. And sometimes you get a little bit too satisfied, because it's still going to be a tough match for Jan, because Boonsak is playing exactly right. He's pushing all the right buttons. So interesting to see the continuation here.
Six, 1.
A number of times myself where I was thinking, phew, that's good, we got the first game.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. No, it isn't. Because Jan is not having a good day, and it's not going to be a good day in any way. It's going to be a hard day at the office.
Service over. 2-7.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Service over.
And he's been more efficient in his attack, Ponsana, than I would have expected.
Service over. 3-8.
Oh. Well, how often do you see a disguised clear and outright winner in men's singles nowadays? Virtually never. And is that the sign that the Dane has been looking for, that finally the legs of Boonsak Ponsana are beginning to not have that strength that we've seen earlier?
Perhaps, I think if I were Ponsana, I wouldn't go into these kind of rallies. I'd try to make something quicker, because he has to be aware of the cross drop, cross smash. That's better. Well played. And he's getting through.
4.
the defense of Jan Jorgensen. This way.
I sense a bit of a turning of momentum here. The last 6 rallies into the day. Ever since that long rally,
8,
and the winner of a punch clear.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether psychologically that's affected Ponsana as well, or whether it really is just the legs feeling heavy now. Yeah.
But Jan has won 7 out of the last 8 points.
Yeah.
No, 6 out of the last 7.
Nine all.
Now 7 of 8. It's going wide. Yeah.
So it's over. 10-9.
But he is right back in this second game now. At 8-2, you sort of thought, well, you know, are we looking at a third and deciding game?
Yeah. An interval with like 11-4, 11 would still have given Boonsak Ponsana a big advantage. Jan is within striking distance. How they go into the interval.
Yeah.
Onto court, please. Play.
It's a wild backhand.
So it's over.
Yeah, no wonder he shakes his head.
All.
I think if I were Kenneth now, I would say very, very little in the interval.
11-10, interval.
Well, we're about to find out. We'll listen in.
Godt hentet. Det er vigtigt i starten af alle duellerne, der du gerne spille med ham. Okay? Du inviterer til, at I skal spille. Nu skal du forvente, nu får han en pause, så kommer han ind og viser overskud igen.
Bare jeg er opmærksom i de første 4, ligesom jeg har været her.
Ja, lige nøjagtigt.
Fordi han laver alt muligt.
Ja.
Jeg kan bare acceptere det. Kom.
Ja, men han skal blive ved med at have et par af de der løft. Ikke? Og så dumper du bare langt ind, som du har gjort her, men du...
Well, was there tactical advice?
Yeah, they feel that now he's got a little break, so he'll be firing on all cylinders. Ponsana again, so Jan is supposed to be ready for it. So let's see if he is.
Missed it. Steen, just expand for me, if you would,
13, 10.
what you meant about... Just expand for me, if you would,
13, 10.
what you meant about if it was you coaching Jan Jorgensen, why you would say as little as possible.
That is, if it was me coaching, from here, having the overview of everything, it's much more difficult when you're sitting at the chair. But
Yeah.
I think the problem is that he's simply thinking too much. Just go in and play. I think
So don't complicate the player's mind with tactics or, you know, worrying
Service
about
over.
what your opponent's doing. Just
11,
go on,
13.
play,
go in and play. You're going to win this.
play your game.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And Ponsana, he must be thinking, was I only 24 again?
We're all thinking that.
Yeah.
Service over. 14, 11.
This rally is going to hurt Boonsak Ponsana. Oh, it's a good drop shot though. And again, that is magnificent.
Service over.
Well, I think Jorgensen had a little
12.
thought about challenging.
14.
Of course, he's only got one challenge left. Two beautiful drop shots back to the same place. Ooh, I would have challenged that.
Yeah, but then again, Ponsana would get the break.
Yep. Good
Probably
point.
would have delivered the shuttle directly to the service judge.
Yeah.
That was the mistake
Service over.
you were expecting, Joe.
15, 12.
The long rally hurting
Yep.
Ponsana.
Yep.
Easy mistake.
Oh, it's
Very accurate.
cool, good. That must have been
Service over.
absolutely
13.
in that
15.
deep backhand corner. Oh, is he challenging? I didn't hear the challenge.
No.
No? Oh, he's looking up at the giant screen, looking for a
Yeah.
replay. You're not going to get it.
It would be too late to challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good rally. Yeah, look at Ponsana's recovery after the lunge forward. Huge effort. Now he's at standing. Yeah, that hurt. Keep going, Ponsana.
14, 15.
Well, he said he wants. I can quite understand. Jan Jorgensen is saying, why, oh why, are you allowing him to towel down?
And he's leaving the shuttle at the baseline.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Well, I think Jan Jorgensen was saying something to the umpire there. Here he is. Well, we've had a directive from the BWF, the Badminton World Federation, to all court officials that we've got to cut down on the amount of time wasting in between rallies, and I have to say, allowing Ponsana off to towel down as often as he is when the court wasn't being mopped doesn't seem to coincide, I have to say, with that directive. That's wide.
Service over. 16, 14.
And the players, they have to find a way to cope with this directive. I mean, Jan is complaining here, but he's already complained 2 or 3 times during the match, and it doesn't seem that he's getting anything out of it. So just play on.
Yeah.
Get him on court as quick as possible and play on.
Yeah. Now, you're absolutely right. I know you are, Steen, but I can also see it from the player's point of view
14.
because, you know, I would know how I would feel,
Yeah.
and I would feel incensed that the injustice.
Yeah, it's
of,
unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working at really tiring my opponent,
Yeah.
and then you're letting him have a break.
Exactly, but the key is to, in some way, accept your feeling that you're being treated unfair, and then accept it and get on with it.
I know. Well,
It's difficult.
You sound like my mother, because she told me when I was a very small girl, life isn't fair. Just get on with it.
Yeah.
Yep. Sound advice. So 17-14. Now it's a nice disguise. Again, a nice idea.
18.
But when you're tired, when
14.
you're desperate to play that winner, that's when the errors creep in.
Yeah, you simply wanted too much.
Oh. Good judgment.
Service over. 15, 18.
Oh, badly deflected by hitting the top of the
Over.
tape.
19, 15.
Yeah, this thunders off the top of the tape. Look at that. Yeah. Can't readjust, and it's so frustrating. At 2 points away from replacing the quarter-final for Jan Jorgensen. One point away. 5 match point
20.
opportunities.
Match point 15.
Yeah,
Game.
one will do. (28, 26, 15). Well, it was a much tougher battle than I thought perhaps it would be. 54 minutes
Match
of
won by Jan
fascinating
Jorgensen,
badminton.
28-26.
And all credit to
21,
Boonsak
15.
Ponsana. Wonderful to see him back in such good form. Their confirmation once again of the score, 28-26, 21-15. And Jan Jorgensen through to the quarter-final. So he will be very happy with that. That was always going to be an awkward match for Jorgensen. But the semi-finalist from 2 years ago is still on course to get to his first ever All-England final, because he's through to the quarter-final with that fine win today over Boonsak Ponsana. So as far as Jan Jorgensen is concerned, he'll either meet teammate Victor Axelsen. Of course, Axelsen was a bronze medalist at last year's World Championships in Copenhagen, or Scott Evans from Ireland. So our next match is women's singles, and Saina Nehwal, the number 3 seed from India, up against the qualifier Kim Ho-min of Korea. Well, Kim Ho-min coming through the qualifying this week in Birmingham. Just 19 years of age, she is a real talent.
Because Korea is a bit further than India, she may choose racket or shuttle. Shuttle.
So our umpire is Frick Cox from the Netherlands.
Racket. Service.
His first.
Which side? That side? Okay.
Job, the toss of the coin, and Saina Nehwal, the number 3 seed, has chosen to serve. And interesting that the qualifier, Kim Ho-min, has chosen this side of the court. So number 3 seed, number 3 in the world ranking. She has been as high as 2 in the world ranking. In fact, 31 weeks as world number 2. But her ranking dropped down to 9 last year, so it's very good that she's come back to form. A win-loss record for last year, 3 finals, winning all 3 from the 15 individual tournaments played. She won the Syed Modi India Grand Prix Gold, the Australian Super Series, and at the end of the year, the China Premier Super Series. She's won 1 tournament already this year because she retained her title at the Indian Grand Prix Gold. Now, her first round was against the qualifier, Bellatrix Manuputi of Indonesia. 2 straight games, as you can see, and a very, very comfortable opening game. And that match lasting just 38 minutes. So to Kim Ho-min, the 19-year-old from Ulsan in southeast Korea. It's a region that neighbours Busan to the south. And there you can see her world ranking up to 48. So she was 67 last week on the world ranking run earlier today, so whizzed up a number of places. Her win-loss record for last year, just 6 tournaments, individual tournaments, that is, was reached the final of the Macau Grand Prix Gold. So she, as I was saying, came through the qualifying. Malaysian in the first round of the qualifying, and then Govan Holt from the Czech Republic in round number 2. And Yui Hashimoto, that was a good match. I watched that yesterday, the Japanese player. And although the scoreline of 21-15, 21-16 may look fairly comfortable, look how long that took, 48 minutes, because there were some wonderful rallies in that first round of the main draw yesterday. So our umpire is Frick Cox from the Netherlands, Bert van Horenbeck from Belgium, the service judge. Both these players have played tournaments earlier this year.
Saina Nehwal, India. On my left, Kim Ho-min, Korea.
Side of the court getting this second round match underway. First meeting between these 2 players, never previously met on the World Tour. That's not really surprising, seeing as Kim Ho been a regular, and that's understandable at the age of 19. What's interesting to me, Steen, is the fact that Kim has twice been a bronze medalist at World Junior Championships in women's doubles, not in the women's singles. But obviously, looking at her physique, I obviously 165, which is about 5'5" inches. I think she looks as if she's grown since then.
She's grown then.
Yeah.
If that's the correct term you got there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember seeing some results 2 years ago in the European circuit where she was participating. Then she sort of disappeared for a while, perhaps playing only youth tournaments.
Yeah, I think you're referring to the Scottish International of 2012, where she reached the final, losing to a certain Sayaka Takahashi.
Sort of disappeared for a while, perhaps playing only youth tournaments.
17 years of age when she did that.
Time's over. 3, 2.
Vimal Kumar used to train with me, this man, Vimal Kumar, who I know very well. He used to train with me in Wimbledon back in the good old days.
Definitely has benefited Simon, this change. And the dynamics change when you change coaches. I mean, if you could in some way instill Gopichand